Wrong, or you don't contain the ball, improper rush techniques. You turn your back. So when you're trying to play a lot of match coverage, you turn your back and you're trying to get maximum drops. A running quarterback can present problems. And if he runs it one time, then guys don't want to match routes anymore. He dies back, and then a quarterback is more deadly in the throwing game. So it always catches you with a catch-22. If you turn your back, he runs it. If you watch him, he throws it. This quarterback is pretty good. He's probably one of the best ones I've seen.
Well, you were at Auburn with Cam. Did you think that was kind of the start of something new? I mean, you've seen it all since.
Yeah, I was
trying to be like that.
Well, to go back to the Tebow days. I mean, I've seen it. And Cam was just a superb athlete running the system that was built on running the quarterback. But that opened up a lot of the passing game for him because he could run the ball. People couldn't turn their back on him. So if you did, he run for 200, and if you turn around and you try to watch him and play what we call vision coverage, he'd throw for 300. So again, you got to mix him up. You can't just play one thing the whole night and just hope that it becomes a chess match where your coverages have to be matched up at the exact time where you want to throw the ball.
Something Kentucky did pretty much exclusively to come back against South Carolina was run the Wildcat with JoJo Kemp.
Yeah.
It's something that teams see almost every week, the Wildcat in some form, but with them running it as consistently, what are you guys doing to do
Well,
that?
I mean, to me, the easiest one to run is when you see him in Wildcat. Their quarterback is good enough where they don't have to use a JoJo Kemp. The quarterback is a physical runner, and you don't have a gap for the quarterback in the run game. So just by using him, what you saw in the Georgia game last week, they did a great job of running it, and they did a great job of letting him throw deep balls. He threw a couple of China routes that were right on the money. So for just watching him, he's going to be one of the better quarterbacks in this conference in the near future. But we got doing JoJo's in the game. They run the jet sweeps in the inside zone all at the same time. You just got to be able to fit the plays and not let your eyes play tricks on you.
Coach, your guys were pretty banged up after the South Carolina game.
Yeah.
Just what have you seen from them in practice, and how beneficial was that bye week?
Well, the bye week, I mean, we went into the South Carolina banged up. AJ had an ankle sprain, and he continued to play with it. And guys were hurting. Legs were sore, and so yeah, you're right. Coach gave us a lot of time off, Heather, and he gave guys, came in, they got massages, they got the treatments. Got off their feet for a couple of days. He gave them 3 or 4 days off for the weekend, and just got a chance to get their legs back. So this week was really vital. We got really ahead on the film part of it, and then we got really ahead this week, because last week we had 3 or 4 days to prep them. So we're kind of ahead of the game.
Isn't it also just kind of a mental refresher too? I mean, you're taking care of your body, but it's kind of nice to have a few days off mentally, right?
It really was. And like I said, for our guys, we were physically beat up. And that week when we went into the South Carolina game, we just wanted to get out, hoping that we didn't have any severe injuries. Then had this out, all last week we had that week off as far as getting those guys, treatment, especially the A.J. Johnsons, the Norths of the world, some of those guys that were banged up. So it's been really refreshing to get them back and slowly getting them more reps throughout the week.